Hey there. Sorry for being a little bit late today. Let's jump right into the game. Okay, that looks good. So I want to do a thing real quick here in the auction. We activate God mode because this way we get tougher with each death, and we can focus more on the story, as it says here. And if you know me, I'm all here for story and character development for characters. For me, it's at least in this for this game, it's not so important to struggle. I mean, it's not meaningless, but I don't feel like it is an integral part of the game. It is, if I can make my life easier here, why not? We try that.
Zeus already has endowed you with his thunderous might. But you shall soon forget about all that after a taste of this.
Lord Uncle Zeus won't mind, will he? I'll be leaving shortly.
and now having been reduced merely to their lust-based negative impulses, these damnable wretches do their part to help uphold the underworld's cruel reputation.
What's on offer? What do I get?
Look who.
Hey, quick question, Sisyphus. You seen the other Fury sisters lately?
Not seen the other Fury sisters in some time now that you mention it. Just Megara, the kindly one. And she is quite a handful on her own. I'll keep an eye out for the other two. I got you covered, Prince.
All right.
Okay, we learn more about Sisyphus. He earns the Fury's lashes for the crime of having once outsmarted the Lord Hades, cheated to death, a reckless plan, although he executed it and bought it himself a little extra time. But now he pays for it, having that boulder constantly.
So long, Linus.
Let's go, lads. Thank the fates.
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Violence. Good enough to eat. Zesty. Dust. I'll hang on to these.
Their hatred concentrates into a ray of pain that even the chthonic gods have learned to carefully avoid whenever possible.
Time to pick sides.
I very much appreciated that. Young man, this to me, though I trust you're going to think twice next time.
Sorry, Lord Zeus. Can't stay mad forever.
I did not become ruler of Olympus by forgiving trespasses, young man.
Each time I die like that, I come back stronger.
Hey, you keep dying? You happen to run into my brother anywhere out there by any chance? Haven't seen him in ages. What's with the long assignment?
Something about a war. Father sent Thanatos to take stock, but you're right. It's been a while now that you mention it. I guess a lot's occurred down here since then.
I'll say, the lounge reopened. Let's see, what else? Anyway, you see my brother out there? You tell him we've got everything here under control.
Everything under control. Sure. I mean, old father's nice to you at least, isn't he, boy?
Cerberus goes about his business. Gnawing, in this case.
Well, see you.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
Your extended family, the Olympians. They wish to help you from this place, don't they? I just hope that their intentions are as pure as they appear. They don't get on well with your father.
Neither do I last time I checked. I'll take all the help I can get trying to break out of here.
I'm pleased to hear you say that. I've known too many far too proud to accept help, even when it was sorely needed. You just be careful, lad.
Hello?
Nyx, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination, or what do you make of it?
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child. Or so your father often likes to say. He alone was relegated to this realm, and grew resentful of his relatives on high.
I can't imagine him otherwise.
Hi. Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay. So, bye.
Thanks. Can't sleep.
Right on schedule. Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience. The path toward the surface lies somewhere beyond all that.
A mortal's life is short and fraught with pain. Is that truly the life you yearn for, boy?
What's life without a little pain?
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Idiot. Mine. Where now?
Lady Aphrodite's blessing there already. Love and death together hand in hand. Sounds most agreeable to me.
The will to fight. What do we have here? Looks like a good batch. I feel stronger. Feels lighter than before. Come on, Stone. Dead.
You're free, tortured souls trapped in a crystal thing.
I sometimes think she, and that she among all the Olympians may be the mightiest of all. A crushing wave of thundering tempests are breathable to a broken heart. Yeah, that's so true. I think so too.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Yeah, but that's not... That sounds not so cool.
Not yet. Charon's going to want all this.
These wretch house themselves in the long forgotten towns, almost like underwater crabs choosing ignoble homes from the derelict seashells.
Should be something useful here. I'll take it. Brimstones.
Within an endless litany of numbskulls waits to clatter forth mindlessly preying on what little life essence that they are like to find.
Charon's shop. Should help keep me going.
I wonder where he finds the time to mull about as something as his brown. His duty as the shepherd of the recent deceased must keep him very busy overall, yet even still he finds the time to collect trinkets and to sell them back to us, for reasons only he could understand.
Here's the fee. Hello, Meg.
Well, Zag, any last requests this time before I send you home?
Let's see, how about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
Be cheeky all you like. You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing more. You stay right there. is always sweet.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
You.
If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
I grow nauseous merely listening to this.
All three of Cerberus the Watchdog's terrifying countenances greet the prince.
Back soon.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity? I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Yet his meticulous veneer gives away to him, impatient frequently enough, especially with his only son. This resentment extends to his never-ending work, for he presides over an endless procession of the dead. The master claims he alone can tend to their affairs, but grudgingly, I think, expects his son's support.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
That's quite all right, Dusa. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just doing my job here, Prince.
Through any setback, you are always welcome here with me, dear child.
Thank you, Nyx. Ready, I think.
Boyo?
Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
What is unavailable to me?
Unlock those first, then, huh?
I don't get it.
My keepsakes. Just need to get from here across all that.
Sometimes I have to wonder, man, what's going through your head? I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
come.
Gemstones.
Spear Varatha, isn't it? Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
Dionysus won't mind. Brimstones. Escape. Gemstones. You lads again, huh?
Lucifer Artemis has shown you favor, has she? The little scamp. She seldom shows respect to anyone, not even me. But I'll enhance her blessing nonetheless.
Aren't you a sight? Life treating you all right, I take it, Prince? No worries whatsoever.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for stopping by.
Charon. Which way? Charon's offerings ahead, I guess. I can use this.
Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
I would say, still with Godmount, it is quite challenging. I mean, even with God mode on, it is challenging enough to be considered a game and not just something that you can walk through without having to worry about anything. That would be like the case if you wouldn't take any damage at all.
Crisp. Oh no.
Oh, there you are. Just as I was beginning to think.
Admit it, Meg. You can't stop them.
Don't flatter yourself. I think of you in pain. And now there's no more need for the imagination. Here's my whip.
Damn you, Meg.
What? Ha! Megra the Fury got you again! She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head!
My condolences.
Useless.
More pets? More pets.
The hellish watchdog snarls at the listless shades crowding about the court.
All right.
What did I tell you, boy? Ever wasteful of your time and mine. How fares my underworld, hmm?
I don't know how you can stand it.
Well, at least some things are running smoothly still. Next you go to die again, do give the tortured souls out there my warm regards.
You're getting somewhere with that codex, lad. I'm pleased to see it. My duties to the house have meant that lately, I can't travel quite as much as once I did.
I'll try to travel for the both of us, Achilles. I've seen so little other than these walls.
So, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or I just thought maybe you'd like something to drink sometime?
Oh, drink sometime sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
What? I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked. Or anything. I'm sorry. Bye.
Dusa?
I sometimes offer my assistance. Also, it is here the little Gorgon bears her thing, refusing any help. But I can clearly see my own reflection in our polished corner tropes, suggest she doesn't need it either.
Nyx must be someplace else. I'm wide awake.
Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Chiron. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving. I'm going to get through all this. I'm ready. You found me, Artemis.
That fury down in Tartarus has been a real problem, hasn't she? I see the huntress instinct in her. She thinks she knows your weaknesses. Don't let yourself become predictable.
On the prowl.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm doing great.
Come on then. Sweet. Feeling good. Something's here. You and me.
Young nephew, and more importantly, my blessing and my strength be with you as you journey towards your rightful home.
Lord Zeus's strength. What is it now?
My subjects wish to have a word with you.
Oh, this is trouble. Cheers for the coin. Stay dead. We made it.
Out, all of you.
Peace and quiet.
There are those born of this realm who can observe the essence gaining oneness with the underworld, growing stronger all the while.
Time to fight. Power's up.
Powered up.
Which way?
Good to see you. I heard straight from the source the Fury Megara has been giving you a time there, hasn't she? Trust me, I know the feeling. So I'm grateful that you're here and that she's not. You give her hell for me next time, won't you?
Oh, I'll get her for the both of us one of these days. Nights? Whenever.
Good idea.
A pleasure.
Farewell then.
Felt something. Pleasure doing business. That's it. We meet again.
And here you are again. You're slow to learn the way of things, I see.
I may be slow to learn, but at least I'm rather patient.
This talk about your patience is beginning to test mine. Enough. Come on and die. Must I keep doing that?
Damn you, Meg.
You got whipped by Megara the Fury, eh? I always wanted to say that. Whipped, you know? Referring both to how badly you lost and to that glowy purple whip she's always threatening me with whenever I try to talk to her.
I get it. Cerberus must be asleep somewhere.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Yeah, fighting among parents is not something nice. It's one of the worst things you can witness as a child in a family.
Be well.
Say, I was wondering, Achilles, any news of Orpheus of late? I've not seen him around here in some time. He's still paying his dues?
That I believe he is, lad. Your father, he was none too pleased with him last time I saw him here. I tried my best to simmer down the situation, but you know how it goes. I hope your father cuts his sentence short.
I hope so too. If you do see him, tell him I said hi.
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so I just hope I'll have another chance.
Dusa, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
What? You really mean it, Prince?
Thanatos, featured servant of the house. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Good to go. How's it going?
Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
I'll keep that in mind, mate. Another day in Tartarus. Or night. I have no idea. Time to go.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
No love without pain. More louts. Ready for them. Thank the gods. gods grant me strength. Stronger. Charon's shop. Just what I need.
Oh, I learned something about Hannes. One of the free-spirited sons of Zeus. He is patron to travelers, traders, even tricksters. Youthful in spirit and appearance, he could be mistaken for a common lad, if not for his extraordinary swiftness.
Before you go, Prince Zed, a little souvenir from your fine stay in Tartarus. A fine selection.
Hit the spot. Cheers, mate. I thought crystals were supposed to be pretty.
You in a trance already, Zagreus? Or might I offer you the blessing of Olympus to intensify her catastrophic power with my own?
The Thunder God's might.
as ever, Zag. Now you keep at it like you have been, and I bet we'll all be hanging out up here in no time flat. I'm with you all the way.
To my health. Hey there, Meg.
I thought you might show up. just like this.
I'm back. Again.
Oh, hi! I'd ask you how it went, but since you're here again, I guess I know already, huh? Oh, well.
Cheers.
Back already.
Always feel better talking to you, boy.
vicious, triple-headed Cerberus shows some restraint for now.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
Yes, the massive beast has feasted on no short supply of interlopers to the underworld, or on those attempting to escape. However, tales of the number of his heads are often exaggerated. In his old age, his route has grown much more relaxed. Indeed, he seems one of the sole sources of comfort for the house's Grim Master.
Have you yet satisfied your foolish urges? Perhaps a lashing from the Fury's whips would set you straight.
I had it out with them already, thanks.
Such nonsense. First you defy me openly, and now you lie. On my next meeting with the Furies, we'll have a word about all this. You rest assured.
Wish I could be there to see your face. Hey, Achilles. My father's hall back there. I don't suppose you'll let me have myself a look. Lots for me to rummage through, I'm sure.
You know I'd do just about anything to aid you, lad. But my ability to do so hinges on me sticking to my post. Though if I do catch wind of anything back there requiring attention, you shall know.
Understood, sir.
Zagreus. The Fury Megara is under orders to prevent your passage out of Tartarus, my child. Conflict between the two of you is unavoidable. It brings me pain to have to see you fight.
Don't say that, Nyx. Besides, conflict between Megara and me has always put the spark in our relationship. We're going to be fine.
I'm sorry. I better get back to my cleaning.
Take care, Dusa. Hey, room. I'm back. Skelly?
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom! You just remember, when you're duking it out, the walls are your friend.
Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate. I know you're out there, Mother. Darkness, give me strength.
You're not to speak of that accursed Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
At last I know the gods more than by name.
You're nothing like your father, Zagreus. I mean that as a compliment. He cut himself off from the rest of us. Many times have we attempted peace to no avail.
Appreciate the backup. like it. More brimstones? Bring it. Nice place. Nice and cool.
Prince said, how about a little bit of help as you keep on your journey, Prince? Makes sense to me.
Thank you, mate.
Careful out there.
Spear's due for a little maintenance. Should work. Oof, damn giant evil crystal.
Oh, looks like you ran smack into the Doomstone out in Tartarus. Thing gives me the creeps. Next time, try standing perfectly still. That way it'll all be over that much faster.
Makes sense.
Such a shame.
Always have more pets for the greatest boy. There's a good boy.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
Yes, the massive beast has feasted on short supply of interlopers to the underworld, or on those attempting to escape. However, tales of the number of his heads are often exaggerated. In his old age, his temperament has grown much more relaxed. Indeed, he seems one of the sole sources of comfort for the house's Grim Master.
The much-feared Cerberus licks endlessly at something on the floor.
I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Good talk. Good talk. Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
Ah. You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like the spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir. Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
I buried far too many of them, and sent many others to this place, where now at last we all pierced. I am fortunate the master of the house took pity upon me, and spared me from eternal boredom in Elysium, with an existence closer to the times when I still lived and had a job to do.
There you are.
I have to ask you something, Nyx. What is this debt you owe my father anyway? Forgive my eavesdropping, it's just I heard the two of you discussing things and it came up.
I was here long before your father. The responsibility to govern fell to me. Yet I could not manage on my own. I shape the darkness, ensure the integrity of the domain.
It was too much even for you. So, when father arrived, you welcomed him? He helped?
I was quite skeptical of him at first. I thought his presence merely a cruel trick of fate. But he worked diligently from the start. Soon there was order where once there was none. I fashioned this house for him, and I maintain it still. We remain in partnership, in interdependency.
He's never taken advantage of you? Of your generosity?
No, child. He has not. He can be short with me, as you have seen, but that is the extent of it. We have found ways to reconcile disagreements. Though your relationship with him, it is more complicated than my own, I fear.
I'm sure we can reconcile our disagreements all the same. Nyx, you've done so much for me. I thought you might like this.
You know your father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child. However, I am not he, and I wished regardless to provide you a token of my affection.
I'm very grateful, Nyx.
Okay, yet nonetheless, she tells about the master's house and conducts such affairs that fail to reach his notice or gain his attention.
What's the latest? Achilles in the spotlight.
Checked the contracts, cleared the ledgers, set the tables, washed the windows.
Miss Dusa, I wanted you to have this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
I sometimes offer my assistance, although this here the little gorgon bears her fangs, refusing any help, that I can clearly see my own reflection in our polished countertop, suggesting she doesn't need it either.
It's never bedtime here. Skelly?
Hey.
Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must. A new addition to the old collection. All set. Through all that, away to the surface. Ready as I'll ever be. Goddess Athena.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Destroy you. Vast riches. Something for the mirror. Oh, good.
already, little Hades. So careful all the time, that one. But here, I'll help you live a little, just in case.
How many of my breath did he drown during my model days? He comes across as affable, yet I've not forgiven him.
Gimme. What do I get? We go again.
That is far enough.
Whoops. Next.
Work faster next time.
Finally. Tuned up. Should come in useful.
Why, hello, Cuz. Odd that we're running into one another here. Among the wares of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
That's the stuff.
I wonder where he finds the timetable about. Okay, I think we've already read this. We already read this one.
I'm back, Meg.
You don't seem to learn. Then come.
Cheers for that, Meg.
What? It's fun watching the pool of sticks, you know? The ripples in the blood and everything, and sometimes somebody pops out of there like you. House staff and guests of honor? No one else. I sign them in and help make sure they have a pleasant stay.
Well, sign me in then.
Pathetic.
How's my favorite boy doing, huh?
The dog has enough troubles of his own.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus is watching quietly his master's court.
See, Father, you always said the Olympians wanted nothing to do with our kind, but doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them.
I want nothing to do with them, correct? My hasty nephew assists Charon out of necessity alone. Not even Thanatos is able to keep up with the rate at which mortals expire and must then cross our borders.
Want me to pitch in? Just give me your blessing and I'll head straight for the surface.
No, I think not, boy. You are born of this realm. The surface is a windswept waste. You don't know how good you have it here.
You're right, I don't.
I've done the best I could preparing him, though I'm fearful it was not enough. No one ever has escaped this place.
Your expertise has readied him, Achilles. Yet I sense it is your confidence in him which spurs him on. Do not lose faith in yourself now, lest soon he do the same.
My faith is prone to shakiness at times. Have to tell you, Dusa, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off. Who needs sleep?
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him because he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you do.
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check.
What? I don't understand.
The path toward the surface lies somewhere beyond all that.
Oh yeah, so but for now I think we played enough. It's already time. Let me finish this, wrap this up real quick. Okay, so there we are again. So despite having turned on the God mode in the game, which supposedly helps you beating the game faster or more easily, it's still challenging. It's still a challenge beating the game, and as you've seen yourself, I didn't manage to beat Meg, the first Fury, the first boss, regardless of the Dead God mode. And in the last episode, where I hadn't turned on that mode yet, where I played without it, I beat her more than once, I think. So it is like playing the game for a long time, for a long period of time, without quitting, like for several hours, or at least playing it several sessions without doing anything else, because you can't just, at least it's for me, you can't just play it, I don't know, once a month or so, because it takes time to build up muscle memory, to kind of memorize the patterns of the enemies and your own movement and attacks and whatsoever. It is just a thing that builds up over time. At least it's for me. I have to get used to it, and so that it is, I don't know, that it's something natural, something that just goes by hand, or without having to think too much about it. It's like an get used effect, or so. I don't know if we will beat Hades anytime soon, but because I have activated the God mode now, we should get stronger and stronger and stronger, and there must be kind of point where it should be easy enough to beat a game without having to play it, I don't know, 5 times a week for 3 hours each time. So I think we can do this. It takes a little bit of time, but I think it's fine, because we also learn about the characters more, and the story unfolds eventually. So it's it never gets boring, or at least until now. I'm very happy with the game. And yeah, so let's see how long we will take, or how long this takes to beat it. And if it is surprisingly short, which I don't think, I have something in petto, like another game that I can throw into the mix real quick. So yeah, don't worry about too much. Tomorrow we will continue with, I think, Life is Strange 2 or Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not sure myself yet. Depends how I feel tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, but chances are high I need something more relaxed, so like in between all that fighting stuff, maybe Life is Strange 2, we will see. So yeah, anyways, I don't want to kind of talk forever, so have a good one, and sleep well as always, and we see each other around. Bye bye.